How are we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you to the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, where your Pitt Panthers look to finish out the regular season here against the Miami Hurricanes and finish out an undefeated ACC regular season. Pitt currently sitting 7-0 in the conference, already clinched a berth in the ACC title game against Clemson, but looking to finish the conference 8-0, 11-1 overall, and keep their hopes for a berth in the college football playoff alive against the 6-5 Miami Hurricanes. So we'll bring you out to Hard Rock Stadium, get things underway. The Panthers will kick off, and Jay Bump will get us started here in Miami. David Franklin going to be back to take the kickoff. He's going to kneel it 5 yards deep into the end zone, and Miami senior quarterback Jack Allison will lead their offense out onto the field. The Hurricanes, one of those teams that's just underachieved a little bit this season. They have tons and tons of talent, including Adrian Randall, who takes that catch for 7 yards there, but they just haven't had the wins to go along with the ability that they have. Their offense, you can see, has been very, very good. One of the top 20 offenses by yardage in the country, but their defense has really struggled for whatever reason. They have a ton of talent there, a lot of youth as well. The one thing with this Miami team, they only have 6 seniors on the roster. Now, a couple of them are shown on the screen right there. Jack Allison, Travis Homer, and Giovanni Haskins, all seniors. Those are 3 of their offensive starters who are seniors, and they have 3 defensive starters who are seniors. That's it. So they'll have 15 returning starters next year that are, underclassmen right now, and that means that they'll have an incredible team next year, provided that their quarterback position gets sorted out with the graduation of Allison. But you can see what's really hurt them this year has been some injuries. They've lost a few key guys. They're actually missing 2 starting offensive linemen. If you take note at their right guard position, as David Franklin goes over the middle, he's got great speed for 28 yards there. Take note of Miami's right guard position. They're actually playing their backup tight end at right guard, so we'll see if they can withstand the Pitt pressure, nearly getting Allison 2 or 3 times there. He shakes off a sack attempt from Barry Jenkins and gets the football away. 3rd and 10 now for Miami. Allison back to pass. Pitt brings pressure up the middle, rolls out to his right, has a man in Sisk, but it's great coverage by Kaiser Artis-Scott, meeting Sisk as the football got there, knocking it away and forcing Miami kicker Jeremy Singleton to come out and kick the field goal to give Miami a 3-0 lead. In some big games around the country, Virginia Tech wins their rivalry battle. NC State wins to get bowl eligible over Wake Forest, and Oklahoma is upset by Baylor. So Baylor with another huge win. Remember, they just beat TCU 33-28 last week. Now they beat Baylor 38-33. The Panthers, looking to not be one of those teams that's been upset in a pretty topsy-turvy season. They get off to a great start. Kaiser Artis-Scott, who just made the play at the end of that last drive, goes for 51 yards on the kickoff return. He's had a few big ones this season, but he hasn't been able to take any to the end zone, but he's had a couple 50-plus yarders, including that one, and Pitt set up in great field position. Now, out at the 45, it's going to be Jay Keys taking the direct snap up the middle there, picks up a gain of 4, and gives the Panthers a nice 3rd down conversion there. Keys off to a fantastic season as the sophomore for the Panthers. 77 catches, only 15 away from Larry Fitzgerald's record for the Pitt Panthers set in his sophomore season back in 2003. Pickett takes a sack. That's Brandon Joseph. He's actually a receiver playing 2 ways for Miami this season because of the injuries that they've been dealt with back on the defense, and he makes a sack there. Pickett's going to force 3rd and 19. Kenny finds Paul Lease on a crossing route. The Jersey Jet shakes off a couple of defenders, goes up over the 20 to the 19. Pitt into the red zone. 31 yards on the catch and run for Paul Lease, and the Garden State speedster gives Pitt a fresh set of downs there on 3rd and 19. What a conversion. They hand off to Keith Onyango this time on a jet sweep. He goes for 7. 2nd and 3 now for the Panthers. Up the middle, it's going to be C.J. London for a short pickup of about 2. London coming off 3 straight 100-yard performances. Will they give it back to him on 3rd down? No, they'll go play action. Pickett looking to the end zone, trying to find a man. That was Jay Ballmer, the 2nd-string tight end, but good defending by Tyler Cronin, and Jay Bump will come out. The senior puts a kick up and good. Pitt leveling the score here, 3-3 midway through the opening quarter. Allison, plenty of time to throw now on 1st down. He's got Derek Sisk, fights through one tackler before being pushed out of bounds by Scott Whaley, and it's a huge 1st down for Miami there over the 50. Allison back to pass. He's going to scramble this time as pressure comes up the middle. Jacob Lachlan comes up to meet him. He won't bring him down, but Ronnie Baker will spin him to the ground after a pickup of 5. 2nd down for the Hurricanes. It's going to be Travis Homer now taking a handoff. We didn't see much of him on the opening drive, but he's got a 13-yard pickup there and a new set of downs for the Hurricanes. 2nd and 10 now. Allison, back to pass. Pitt brings pressure up the middle. That was Avery Heller, but good job by Allison dumping it off to his tight end, Giovanni Haskins, to get positive yardage, setting up 3rd and 5. Allison, on the delay, decides to hand off to Homer, and he's going to be brought down. Darren Toth with a great stop up the middle for no gain. Miami stopped 4th and 5. Now Singleton's kick is up, and he pushes it to the left. Pitt is able to stay level here, 3-3, as Miami misses the field goal there, and the Panthers will take over with the football, but they won't be able to do anything there on 1st down. London shut down in the backfield. Good tackle by Tommy Webb, and it'll be 3rd and 11 now for the Panthers. Pickett under center, 2 tight end look. He's back, fires it off quickly, and has a man. That's Jay Keys. His first catch of the day goes for 12 and gives the Panthers a new set of downs. They need 11, got 12. 1st and 10 now. Pickett decides to take a shot deep. He's looking for Keys, and it's defended well. That's Robert Porter knocking the football away, the senior corner, and Pitt will have 2nd down. Now it's going to be London, and he's going to be brought down the backfield. Trent Rivers meets him in the backfield. Loss of 2 there as London couldn't get away. They tried to fake the jet sweep and couldn't go anywhere. 3rd and 12 now. Pickett looks over the middle to Keys, and he can't hang on through the contact. Pitt will be forced to punt the football away. Miami looking to retake the lead here on their next possession. Allison back to pass, plenty of time, throws it out wide. He's got Giovanni Haskins on the out route to the far side, picks up 10, has a new set of downs. Miami moving the chains here up to their own 43. 1st down, it's going to be Homer going up the middle, shakes through a couple of Panther tackles, runs over a defender, and picks up 11. Big gain there for the Hurricanes as they're over and across midfield into plus territory. It's going to be Homer again on the delay. They're really liking that delay handoff. Gets another nice gain there of 4. 3rd and 6 now for the Hurricanes. They go 4 wide set. Allison fakes the screen. He's going to look over the middle instead. David Franklin catches the pass, but he's going to be dragged down by Scott Whaley short of 1st down yardage. And so it's going to be a 55-yard attempt now for Singleton, and that one doesn't have any chance of going in. Pretty close to having the distance, it looked like, but he hooks it way to the left. The Panthers escape unscathed again and have a new opportunity to take the lead as we near the end of the 1st quarter. It's going to be Paul Lease over the middle. A good grab there by Lease in traffic. Pitt gets a 1st down and will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers and Miami deadlocked at 3 here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. So we'll start the 2nd quarter off. Panthers going 3 wide set here, tight end to the near side or to the close side left for Pickett. They're going to hand off to C.J. London in that direction. He goes off tackle, picks up 7, and it'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Panthers. Pickett in the shotgun. He's flanked by London. He's going to fake the handoff to him and keep it himself. Read option there for Kenny. He gets down on the turf and gets 1st down yardage for Pitt, moving the chains across the 35. 4 wide set now on 1st down. They fake the handoff to London. Pickett's going to look over the middle, and he fits it into a tight window there. Blanket coverage from Miami, but Pickett finds Keys cutting across the middle of the field. Big gain there. Pitt back into the red zone. It's going to be Todd Sibley taking a handoff now, trying to cut off tackle. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7 now for the Panthers. They go 5 wide with Pickett back in the shotgun. He's going to look. He's got a man. That's Keys on the bubble, and he bubbles his way into the end zone, does not burst, and falls forward across the goal line, and it's a touchdown for the Panthers. Jay Keys with his 13th receiving touchdown of the season. Don't let the graphic on the screen fool you, folks. The record is 22. Larry Fitzgerald back in 2003 with that marvelous season. But Jay Keys, his 13th receiving touchdown of the year. He basically rolled on top of the Miami defender into the end zone, and Pitt takes their first lead, going ahead of the Hurricanes here 10-3. 2nd down for Miami now on their ensuing possession. They're going to give it up the middle to Homer. Another big run from him. Goes for a gain of 9 and picks up 1st down yardage. 3rd and 7. They decide to send Sisk in motion here. 3 wide to the left, but they're going to screen it back to the right. It's going to be Travis Homer as Jason Jordan tries to hurdle over a couple of blockers. Does get to Homer, but not until he picks up 1st down yardage. 2nd down now they're going to go to sophomore Tavon Murphy, where he's going to be met and brought down by Jacob Laughlin, but not after he drags him forward for a pickup of 6, setting up 3rd and 2. Homer comes back in. Chase Pine meets him and brings him to the turf, but he does have just enough for a 1st down. Motion now as they go I formation. It's Homer, fights his way forward, but Chase Pine meets him yet again. Pine's been all over the field here in the 1st quarter and a half. I think that's his 5th tackle on the day already for the senior middle linebacker. 2nd down for the Canes. Allison back to pass. They set up a screen yet against Tavon Murphy this time as he comes forward, blasts through a couple of Pitt defenders, shakes off Avery Heller, and gets up over the 25 and gets 1st down yardage. Jack Allison now looking to David Franklin on the out route there. Picks up 11 before Scott Whaley's able to bring him to the turf. First down for the Canes. They're moving the ball methodically down the field. Allison's going to keep it himself this time. Look for the end zone. Intercepted! He was trying to find Haskins, and Jacob Lachlan jumps in front of the football. What an interception by the Panthers. Redshirt junior, free safety out of New York. Incredible play there by Lachlan, making the pick at the opportune time. And after that fantastic drive for the Hurricanes, it all goes for naught, and Pitt's able to take over with the football. 3rd and 1 now for the Panthers. It's going to be a handoff to Jay Keys on a jet sweep. He takes a big hit around the edge, but does get 1 yard that was needed, and the Panthers get a new set of downs here. Pickett, back to pass. He's going to look for Keys. Has him open as he's cutting to the corner. Great route run there by Jay, but Kenny just overthrows him by a bit, and the Panthers don't get anything on that one. 3rd and 7 now. Pickett looking, tries to find his man Caleb Cannon, but Mini Gronk cannot hang on to that one. It falls harmlessly to the turf, and the Panthers have to punt the ball away. So Miami fails to score on their last drive, but they do keep the Panthers off the scoreboard, and will have an opportunity to counter here. 3rd and 14, though, for the Hurricanes as they send Haskins in motion. Allison back to pass, sets up a screen, and Homer has absolutely nowhere to go. Darren Toth has him swallowed up in the backfield. Huge loss, and the Panthers will retake the football as it's Scott Whaley on the punt return. Only goes for 6, but he's going to be very slow to get up. Gimpy getting off the field, and we'll have to keep you posted on the Panthers' impact freshman nickel corner, who will hopefully be able to return to the game. Pickett rolling out here on 1st down. Plenty of room. He's going to chuck it deep. He's got a man. That's Paul Lease. What a catch by Lease. He goes up and gets it. Not the biggest player on the field by any stretch of the imagination, but the Garden State speedster making another big play. 38-yard gain. Pickett's looking for him again, and he nearly hauls in a touchdown. Would have been an acrobatic grab by Lease, but it's knocked away. 2nd and 10 for Pitt. 5 wide set. Kenny's going to roll out to the right. Plenty of time. Has a man. That's Jay Keys as we wind down towards the end of the second quarter here. Pitt looking to maybe push this advantage just a bit further. 1st and 10 after the first down completion to Keys. Pickett, great block picked up, and Keys is going to be into the end zone. Huge play. Take a look at that back. If you watch it back, Cameron Porter comes over and makes an incredible block, giving Pickett the time he needs to survey the field. Look at that block right there. He finds Jay Keys on the comeback route, and he just free steps into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd of the day, and the Panthers go up 17-3 here with just 28 seconds to play. We do get some bad news, though. Scott Whaley has a back injury and will not be returning to this game, which means you're going to see a bit more of that guy right there. Quell Hampshire comes up and levels David Franklin for a huge loss. We're going to expect to see him play in some of those nickel and dime sets because he does have the speed to keep up with some of these Miami slot receivers as the Hurricanes run out the clock, and the Panthers take us into to halftime here, leading 17-3 over the Miami Hurricanes. Incredible first half for the Panthers. They got the timely turnover when they needed it. They've limited what the Miami offensive attack can do. Only 115 yards passing, 72 rushing. Miami actually pretty close to outgaining the Panthers there in the first half, only 3 yards short of what Pitt was able to accomplish. Similar time of possession, but the Panthers made the opportune plays when they needed to. They converted, put points on the board, didn't miss field goals, and have a comfortable lead right now. And we'll look to hold on to that as we go into the second half. So we're set to get the second half underway here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. Kaiser Artis-Scott back to take the kickoff 2 yards deep in his own end zone. He gets some good blocking, cuts to the outside. He's up the sideline over the 35, 45, across the 50, and he's hit out of bounds. Another great return for Artis-Scott. His 2nd return of the day and his 2nd one to go for 50-plus yards, 52 to be exact, as the Panthers get set up on the opposite side of the 50 and get a nice gain there from C.J. London. 4 yards. They're down to the 45 already. Pickett now rolling out to his right. Looks, finds a man. That's Paul Lease. Shakes off a tackle, and then Lease takes a big hit there after getting first down yardage. And Lease is going to be the next Panther that's going to come off the field very, very gingerly, holding his chest and side there. So we'll have to keep you posted on Paul Lease's status, but he does get a first down for the Panthers there. Baby Gronk with a catch there. Caleb Cannon goes for 9, setting up 2nd and 1 now for the Panthers. Jay Keys subs into the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him this time, and the sophomore sensation goes for 7 and a first down for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 20. Jay Ballmer in motion. They're going to have to Sibley. He's going to be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. Fought through the first defender, but a gang of Hurricanes brought him down for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now for Pitt. 3 wide set. Pickett's in the shotgun. Plenty of time. He's going to look for the end zone. Has a man. It was Keith Onyango, but the redshirt freshman just couldn't hold on to it. Case of the dropsies there. It'll be 3rd and 12 now for the Panthers. Pickett trying to find Quincy Veers over the middle, but it was almost like a pick play for the Panthers, and they end up causing their own incompletion, and Jay Bump will have to trot out and kick another field goal. That kick is up. That kick is good, but some bad news for the Panthers at the same time that they score. Paul Lease, they're saying, is a pectoral injury, and he's going to be out for the remainder of the game as well, and things getting worse for the Panthers as they hold the lead, but Miami with a big gain there for a pickup of 22 as they go across midfield. Allison hands off to Travis Homer on the delay. He's going to be brought down by a nice tackle by Chase Pine in the open field, but a good pickup of 7. 2nd and 3 now. Allison gives it to Tavon Murphy up the middle. Avery Heller and Sean Wolfgang combined to bring him down after a gain of 5, and Miami has a new set of downs at the 35. Allison looks for Haskins, but it's good coverage there by Jay Menifee. Haven't heard much of his name, the Panthers' backup senior middle linebacker, in making the play there and knocking the ball free. 3rd and 10 now for the Hurricanes. Allison back to pass. He looks for Murphy again. He's going to be dragged down by a combination led by Cedric Granger. And so Miami will have to settle for a 53-yard field goal attempt. That's off the left upright. Another field goal miss for Singleton. And Miami would be right back in this game. If he made all 3 of those field goals, it would be 20-12 right now. And the Hurricanes would be trailing just by 1 possession. As it is, they're down 17. It's a 3-score game, and the Panthers have an opportunity to push it even further. CJ London on the screen takes that one, spins off a defender, but is taken to the ground, and it's going to come back even further for the Panthers, though. A clipping penalty is going to turn this into 3rd and 26, and so 5 wide set for Pickett here. He's just looking to not take too many risks there. Instead, he goes deep looking for KJ Welsh, and Trent Rivers knocks that one away, so the Panthers punt the football back to the Hurricanes, who look to cut this Panther lead down, and they find David Franklin again, the slot receiver. I think we mentioned him in the lead up to this game in our weekly NCAA show and Pitt Panthers preview about how he could be an X factor for the Hurricanes here, and he's made a couple of nice plays. They're going to look this time for Derek Sisk, though. It's an incredible throw by Jack Allison. Menifee eventually wraps him up and drags him to the ground at the 6. 50-yard gain there for the Hurricanes, and that's going to set them up in great field position. Homer, though, nowhere to go as he tries to come off the right edge. Malachi Bordeaux eventually drags him to the ground, and it's going to force 3rd and goal now. Allison back to pass. They set up a screen. It's Tavon Murphy. He's going to find plenty of daylight, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Miami slices into the Panthers' advantage, makes it 20-10 following that touchdown by the sophomore. And so the Panthers now in a bit of a dogfight here, trying to hold off Miami as Sibley's nearly dragged down in the backfield. He fights off a couple of defenders, steamrolls forward, and Todd Sibley, more like Todd the Tank Engine, gets a great first down carry there. 2nd down for the Panthers now. It's going to be Jay Keys pirouetting off a couple of defenders, picking up a nice gain of 12 and moving the chains for the Panthers. London comes back into the game as the setback for Pitt, jukes around a couple of defenders in the open field, picks up a nice gain of 8. 3rd and 2 now for Pitt. CJ London still in besides Kenny Pickett, but Pickett keeps it himself on the read option. He gets to the edge, good blocking, fights through a tackler before he's eventually shoved out of bounds. Nice pickup by Kenny Pickett on the read option there. Pitt now down to the Miami 25. Pickett back to pass, looks over the middle for Keys. He's not able to hold on through contact there. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Pitt driving and leading Miami 20-10 here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. Your Panthers facing a 3rd and 14 now as we get the 4th quarter underway. 5 wide sets, a trips formation to the right. Jay Keys in the slot. Keep an eye on him. Pickett rolling out. Has a man, though, and they're going to rule it incomplete. It was Quincy Veers, but I think they should take another look at that, and the Booth would be a huge conversion for the Panthers. And the redshirt freshman from Shaler, PA, the local product, that's a catch. It has to be a catch, and it's ruled a catch. Incredible grab there on the sideline. Gets his left foot down, and the Panthers get a huge conversion. 1st and goal now. Pickett looks, throws it, has a man. It's Antonio Greer. The tight end hauls it in for a touchdown. What a swing that was. That goes from a long field goal attempt from the Panthers to 7 points now as Pickett finds Antonio Greer over the middle. Great route there and an incredible throw by Pickett. The safety jumped up to cover KJ Welsh, and Pickett just puts it right over the top of him, finds Antonio Greer in the back of the end zone. Great catch by the junior tight end, and Pitt's blown this one open. They're up 3 scores again, and Miami with very little hopes to come back at this point. 3rd and inches now after a good gain there for the Hurricanes. Pitt brings some pressure, and they're going to wrap up Homer in the backfield. Avery Heller comes up from his safety position, makes the stop. He's had a quiet game today, but that tackle for a loss is huge. 4th and 1 now for the Hurricanes here. They have to go for it, and Allison's going to be brought down. The football comes out. Barry Jenkins with the sack and forced fumble of Allison on 4th down. The blitz came right through the Miami line. No chance for them to pick it up. Allison loses the ball. Miami recovers, but they're going to turn it over on downs anyways. The Panthers with great field position, and they can really put this one out of reach. Todd Sibley goes for 12 as he's pirouetted down inside the red zone now. Motion for the Panthers, but they're going to hand off to Sibley straight up the gut. Good, solid pickup. He's having a very, very strong day for the Panthers right now. CJ London's been struggling, so Sibley's getting the bulk of the carries now, and he just continues to churn forward for more yards. Todd the Tank Engine going for 7 there, and a new set announced for the Panthers. Pickett's going to give it to Sibley yet again, finds a hole, shakes off one tackler, falls forward but not into the end zone. Ball's going to come down to 1. Jay Keys now subs into the game there at the quarterback position, tries to drive forward, looks like he might have got in, but they're going to rule him just short of the goal line. So Pitt goes heavy package now, goal line set. Pickett hands it off to Sibley, falls over a defender and into the end zone. It looked like he was going to be stopped short, but Todd Sibley would not be denied. He's eating tonight, boys. He wanted to get into pay dirt, and he did just that. Pitt makes it a 24-point game, and it's pretty close to out of reach at this point as Allison's going to be brought down for a huge loss. I don't know if they were running a handoff, play action, whatever, but Avery Heller knifes through the line and brings him down for a loss of 5. Huge 3rd down here for the Hurricanes, and they do convert. That's Adrian Randall on the comeback for a gain of 14, and it's a new set of downs for the Hurricanes. 2nd down and 5. Allison dumps it off just before being hit. He's got Simpson who's out into the open field. He's away, and he's going to score. What a play for Miami. Travis Simpson found a bit of open space, and then it was a huge block after Allison got rid of this. Look at the block from Adrian Randall that sprung Simpson for plenty of room here to be able to get away. He blocks Kaiser Artis-Scott, and then nobody was going to catch the speedster Simpson. Miami looking to keep it make it a 2-possession game with a 2-point conversion here. They have Franklin, but it's defended well by the Panthers. Cedric Granger knocks it away, and Pitt leads by 18, and Miami forced to go for an onside kick halfway through the 4th quarter here. CJ London recovers, and the Panthers with an opportunity now to run some clock. Pickett, he's going to hand off to Sibley. He's got plenty of room on the counter outside. Picks up 1st down yardage. 10 more yards for Sibley. He's having a fantastic day today. Keys subs in at quarterback now. They're going to try and hand off to Onyango, and I don't know where he's going. He's running backwards there. Huge loss of 6, and Pickett comes back out on 2nd and 16. He's back. He's going to pass this time. Good coverage by Miami. He has time to throw. Looks deep. It's going to be intercepted. That's Robert Porter. The senior jumps the route. Pickett looking for KJ Welsh, and that's something we've struggled with KJ Welsh. That's 2 or 3 times now this year on deep balls thrown to him that he's just lost the physical battle there. He's a big body. He's 6'2". He should be able to win those battles, and Miami gets the football because of it, and they get a nice gain here on 1st down. Adrian Randall, 1st down yardage. 3rd down is Haskins going in motion. Allison making some changes at the line. Looks over the middle. He's got Adrian Randall yet again running away from a couple of defenders. Quell Hampshire eventually drags him down, but he picks up 17. 1st down for the Hurricanes. Back to pass. The Hurricanes pick up the blitz. Nice throw out to the outside. David Franklin is hit and brought down by Jacob Laughlin with the sure tackle. Picks up a nice gain of 9. Allison looking over the middle. He's got a man. That was Joseph, but great coverage there. Marquise Walker doing a nice job jarring the football loose, and so to be 3rd down for the Hurricanes. They pick up the blitz. Great job there as the Panthers brought a delayed safety blitz. Great job by the halfback picking it up. Franklin's able to haul that one in, and move the chains for Miami. Allison, first down here, 2 minutes to play, and he's going to be brought down. Quell Hampshire, the delayed blitz yet again, and that's a huge sack for the redshirt junior safety. 5 yards are going to come back for Miami, though. Sean Wolfgang offsides on that play. He jumped the snap, and so Miami gets 5 yards back. 2nd and 13, though. Wolfgang is on a mission. Take a look at that. His 44th career sack. He ties the NCAA record held by Terrell Suggs. And look at the just absolute pancake that he puts on the offensive lineman. He runs right through him and drags down Jack Allison. Wolfgang surely made up for his mistake there. 3rd and 22. It's going to be Travis Homer on the screen. Miami just trying to get some yardage back. They get 11. 4th and 11, and this is the ball game right now. Allison, Pitt rushes 4. Wolfgang nearly has him. He gets the throw away, and Giovanni Haskins is into pay dirt. 24 yards on a huge 4th down conversion for Miami as they cut the Pitt lead to 12. They'll go to try and make it 10 now as they come out for another 2-point conversion attempt. Allison looks, and he has a man. That's Adrian Randall for the conversion. Miami down 10, needing an onside kick here to even cut it to 1 possession. But it's Jay Keys, the super sophomore himself, showing off on the hands team there. Hauls that one in. Pitt with an opportunity now just run out the clock. Miami 2 timeouts remaining. Sibley's going to be brought down. No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers as they look to try and get it very close to the end here. Onyango goes in motion. London checks back in, but Pickett, he's going to do it all himself. Kenny goes up the middle, fights through a tackle. 8 yards is what he got. 7 yards is what he needed. Victory formation now for the Panthers. Kenny Pickett leads Pitt to an 11-1 regular season, 8-0 undefeated in ACC play. 3 passing touchdowns on the day for Mr. Pickett. Of course, 1 interception late that he'd like to have back, surely. Not his greatest game as far as completion percentage or yardage is concerned, but Pitt did enough to win the game. Miami passed the football up and down the field on him, 394 yards, but the Panthers defense bends but not breaks. The offense this time does what they need to do to get the Panthers out of misery here. They're able to run out the clock, and Pitt beats Miami 34-24 here, clinching or sealing the ACC Coastal Division title, setting up a showdown with Clemson in the ACC championship game for the 3rd time in 5 years. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.